Welcome back to the channel where we expose the truth about type 2 diabetes and how to really take your health back, doing it one smart move at a time. Now, a couple quick reminders before we dive into the green tea and blueberries, blueberry topic here. I just want you to understand this, that, it's real important that you consider subscribing and turning notifications on so you always know when new valuable content comes out. I would love it if you did this for me. It really helps the channel quite a bit, and if you could do it, that would be killer. Second thing I would say is that, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a dude who got sick of being sick and decided to reverse my type 2 diabetes on my own. It's really doing it what I would consider to be the easy way by changing my life. Obviously, doctors weren't working for me. They were just putting Band-Aids on the problem. And everything I talk about here is based on my own research, my personal experience, and feedback from doctors that I actually trust. Don't make any changes major changes without talking to your healthcare provider first. Cool? Cool. Now let's talk about the topic today, polyphenols, big word, and why they might be the unsung heroes of the plant world. So what are they? Well, polyphenols are a group of naturally occurring compounds found in plants, sort of like plant armor. They're actually what give plants their color, their flavor, and their ability to survive stress. And when we eat those plants, well, we absorb their defense system. Think of polyphenols like little wellness ninjas. They're silent, plant-powered warriors working behind the scenes to repair your cells, lower inflammation, and yes, believe it or not, help manage blood sugar. Now, these aren't fringe hippie nutrients either. There's serious science behind them. As a matter of fact, over 8,000 different polyphenols have been identified, and they're showing powerful effects in improving overall human health. So let's break these down, not like a textbook, but like your grocery list. So what are flavonoids found in? So they're found in places like berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. I try to eat these every day. Apples, especially in the skin. Onions are a big one. Kale, another one. Dark chocolate. Oh, I love chocolate. You got to get good, healthy chocolate, though. Dark chocolate, it has to be at least 70% or higher chocolate, cocoa. Green and black tea. Phenolic acids, another type of polyphenol, are found in things like coffee. They're in whole grains, they're in plums, cherry, kiwi. A third type of polyphenol is called polyphenolic amides. Those are found in chili peppers. That's the capsaicin that makes them spicy. Oats. And then other polyphenols are found in red wine. Hey, if you're a wine drinker, it's called resveratrol. It's in red wine. Drink it in moderation. Grapes, especially red and black grapes. Turmeric, that has a compound called curcumin in it. Pomegranates and olives, extra virgin olive oil. It's important to understand that most of these are whole foods, if you haven't noticed. They're colorful, and they're not found in a bag of ranch Doritos. That's right. Here's where things get really exciting. Polyphenols do several things that are directly tied to reversing type 2. First thing that they do is they actually improve your insulin sensitivity. So they help your cells respond better to insulin so your body doesn't have to overproduce it. That's the biggest problem with type 2 diabetics. Second thing they do is they block carb breakdown enzymes. So slow sugar absorption, they slow the sugar absorption, and they actually reduce blood sugar spikes. They can reduce inflammation, which is calming chronic fire that drives insulin resistance inside your body. They can act as antioxidants, cleaning up oxidative stress that damages your metabolism. They can support your gut health even. And that's important. We'll do another episode on this down the road, but they feed the good bacteria that regulate everything from immunity to sugar metabolism. Yeah, it's all done in your gut, believe it or not. It's, having these polyphenols is like hiring a full-time maintenance crew for your insides. So, you wonder probably, like, how do you sneak polyphenols into your routine, Ira? And obviously you don't want to become a kale cult leader, right? Well, here's some easy ways. Like I do a morning smoothie or a protein shake. I'll throw in some frozen blueberries, some cinnamon, some spinach to kind of give it a little bit of the polyphenols. You can do green tea mid-morning, or I prefer hibiscus tea. I don't do the caffeine. Most people, once they do that, they'll switch away from coffee. Lunch salad with olive oil, purple cabbage, turmeric, pumpkin seeds. Afternoon snack, have a handful of walnuts with a square of dark chocolate. Dinner, roast up some veggies with rosemary, garlic, and oregano. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. And honestly, it tastes good. And it's just about, like my last episode, stacking up these plus ones every day, just plus one, plus one, plus one, slowly getting this stuff into your diet. And, there are actually a few really underrated polyphenol powerhouses. Things like cloves, it's the highest antioxidant spice that has been found. Chestnuts, people think of those around, Christmas and the holidays, but they're shockingly good for you. Artichokes. I love artichokes. I mean, I can do artichokes hearts in my salad every day. They're great for liver support and blood sugar. Something called black elderberries. I've never tried that actually before, but I think I probably should. They're good for immunity and diabetes. And the ugly truth here, everyone, is 95% of Americans don't get enough polyphenols, or they don't even know that they exist. And the ultra-processed food that you see at the grocery stores today, they don't just lack nutrients. It displaces them out of those foods. So when you eat that beige, gross-looking packaged food, you're skipping the color, the fiber, and all the healing compounds that your body needs. And you know what has zero polyphenols? Donuts. Just saying. Now here's my challenge to you. What I want you to do today is pick 2 polyphenol-rich foods this week and find a way to sneak them into your routine every single day. That's it. Go buy a bin of blueberries, right? And just have a quarter cup every day. It doesn't, you don't need to overhaul your life. Just layer in the wins, plus one, plus one. If you haven't watched my plus one versus minus one episode, check that out. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Stacking wins. Don't chase perfection. Chase progress. All right, now, if you learned something, go ahead and punch that like button lightly, please. I don't want you to destroy your computer. We're all healing here. Smash the subscribe button so you don't miss out on next week's episode. We're going to be taking on seed oils and why they might be silently wrecking your health from the inside out. I am telling you right now, if you don't make a choice to get rid of seed oils in your diet after the next episode, you aren't listening, because you will not believe what I've uncovered. Do me a favor, drop me a comment below. What's your favorite polyphenol-rich food? Anyone else weirdly into frozen cherries lately? No? Just me? Either way, let's just keep learning together. Stay consistent, stay curious, and keep making those plus one choices. You got this. I am telling you, you've got it. Make it happen.